I have never managed to do a lot of that myself, precisely because inspiration is so underpowered compared to the other multiple constructs in this sequence of how to get shit done you don't want to do.
Mm.
But there are absolutely ways of cultivating it. Great question. 1, figure out who in your life is toxic as fuck and interact with them less. They're probably demotivating,
That's a break
de-inspiring.
on the
100%.
Yep.
Another one is if there are people that you're around that you just feel inspired to do your best shit with when you're around them, that's who you want to be hanging out with.
Mhm.
That identical rule, unchanged, maps exactly onto all of your social media, down to the YouTube videos in your algorithm. You want shit in your algorithm that you look at and you're like, this fucks. I like the way this makes me feel.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it there. So post-content clarity is the best way.
Post-nut clarity?
Yeah, exactly. Just a lot of the things that we consume on the internet, given that people spend more time in the virtual world than they do in the real world now, by maybe like 60%, I think, on average. And if that's where you're spending most of your time, you can be captured, your limbic, all of the different ways that people get clickbaited into watching whatever. You need to be very careful because you will watch the thing that's most compelling to you at the time. And the question you need to ask yourself is, how did that make me feel after I finished watching it? Which is kind of tough to engineer that, although I think I've maybe got 1 or 2 strategies. But one thing that you certainly can do is invert it. How would I give myself as little inspiration to do the things to make my life move in the direction that I want? How do I do that?
Those,
yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. And so you can also leverage inspiration with music, movies, etc. Just general media consumption. Music can be incredibly inspirational because music does chemically what inspiration does by some other vector, but like instead of processing an image with your eyes and go, I want to look like that, the right crescendo in a song gives you that feeling of let's fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally the feeling of inspiration. So music's a big deal. The thing is that you listen to a song, you get the feeling, sweet. Feeling goes away after the song's over, maybe a few minutes later. You look at a bodybuilder you really want to look like. Cool. I want to do something. Goes away. Minutes later. Every time I spoke about this topic, I've used the analogy. If you go to watch like one of the new Rocky movies, you know, the one with, what's his name? The nice fella? Michael B. Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Side note.
Diplomatic way to describe Michael B. Jordan. The nice fella.
He's a nice guy. Is he not a nice guy?
I think he is.
Yeah. You know, when he's like beating the shit out of white people, which is fucking sweet because
they need it. We all need it.
If I was black, I would have watched Rocky offended. Nobody beating a fucking black man. Get the fuck out of here, white people. You must be crazy. Show me some realistic shit. I want to see a black man start undefeated and fucking end undefeated. John Jones, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
That's my hero. In any case, I'm watching a fucking Rocky movie with appropriately black people winning at boxing, and I feel that shit. I come out of the theater swinging. The police get involved, obviously. And the next morning, I'm not going to sign up for a boxing gym. Maybe, but unlikely. So the one thing we have to notice about inspiration is that inspiration is 2 things. Cheap, which is nice. It's insanely insanely produced.
Available.
If you want to get inspired, just go to any fitness, anything on YouTube. It's inspirational, inspiration, enter into YouTube search. You'll just be on there for forever.
Yep.
But it just doesn't, it's like, it goes bloop, like that. It's like a hit of cocaine at the club. You feel great for however long cocaine lasts. And then afterwards you're like, I need more cocaine.
Yes.
And so inspiration is essential to kicking you in the ass, but it's just one kick in the ass and then you're out the door. And then the next question is what now? Because a lot of people over-index on inspiration. They want to know, how do I get inspired to go to the gym? I can absolutely tell you like 500 things that'll get you inspired to go to the gym. I can give you a nice little off the cuff speech right now about why you should do it. It's going to get you to go to the gym once. It is not going to get you to go to the gym for a month straight. Sure shit, not going to get you to go to the gym for 12 months straight, which is like a real transformation amount of time. So the next question we have to ask, okay, inspiration does its thing. Inspiration is best seen as like an initial booster rocket. It's not even getting you out of orbit.
Just maybe a couple of inches off the launch pad. So I think you did actually our first big episode at the start of last year. Your when you're sick and tired of feeling like shit, you go to the gym, I'll see you there. That I think probably did cause a bunch of people to go like,
that blew up.
Yeah, that fuck me, that went crazy.